Was you in the studio when Tupac did record his vocals for the song Only God Can Judge Me?
Oh yeah, we worked in the studio together, and I'm singing on the hook, that too, because he told me he wanted me to sing the hook. He told me how the hook was. After he finished his vocals, he left. He told me before he left, he came to me. He said, "Man, you got to do the hook, man. I want you to sing the hook for me, man. But you got to do it in the voice box." And he's singing to me in my ear. He said, "This is what I wanted to say. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me." I said, "I got it." He said, "You gonna remember that?" I said, "Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it." So he left, and I never used a voice box before, so I didn't know what to do. So I just called a rental company and rented the vocoder. And they said they're gonna deliver it. They brought it down there. I hooked it up and just started playing with it, try to figure out how to use it. And I finally got it sound halfway decent, and I did the hook. The next day when he came in, he said, "Oh my God, how do you remember that, man? That's exactly what I wanted. How did you remember that?" He couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And he told me, at that time, he said, "Look, this is my last album that I owe Death Row. This is my last album." He said, "I'm doing a new record company. I'm starting a new record company called Euthanasia Records.
Yeah.
And it's going to be with Quincy Jones. And Quincy Jones is getting him his deal. And he said, I want you to work for me, man, for my company. Just come work with me." I said, "No doubt." And at that time, he didn't know that, I had already did Gangsta's Paradise. He didn't even know that. And we just started talking, and, it just came up. It came up in the conversation. I said, "Yeah, Gangsta's Paradise." He said, "What?" He said, "You did Gangsta's Paradise?" I said, Yeah, that's my... He said, "Man, you're not going to believe this, man." He said, "When I was locked up in the pen," he said, "I told everybody in there, when y'all heard that song," he said, "I told everybody in there," he said, "I don't know how, but I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do some music with that. Whoever did that song, I'm working with him on my next album." And he didn't even know that. We already finished the music. He said he couldn't believe it.
Was it not weird for you to see that Tupac gave the song a totally different vibe compared to the song Funking Up the Backseat?
Yeah, and the feel is different too, because the beat was, because we try to enhance it a little bit, and to be honest with you, the feel changed a lot, because here's what happened. When the next time to come to mix that record, I was in New York. I had to go to New York for a whole week to work on another project I was working on in New York, and I had a lot of meetings, and I was meeting with a lot of record labels. And so they called me, they said, "We're going to mix the song tomorrow." I said, "Oh, man, I'm in New York, and from here I'm going to Chicago. I'm not going to be back for 5 days." He said, "No, we got to finish it." So, most of that album was mixed by DJ Quick. He used his real name. If you look on the album, it says David Blake.
Yeah.
Right. So, me and DJ Quick, we was cool and everything. So I said, "Yo, who's going to mix it?" He said, "Quick going to mix it." I said, "Okay, don't worry about it." So Quick mixed it, and he mixed it in a way that I would not have mixed it. But I liked the way he mixed it. So when I came back, I listened to it. I said, "You know what? That's not what I would have done, but I like it." Tupac said he loved it, and so I said, "That's all that matters."
And what would you have done different?
Probably differently on Only God Can Judge Me. I wouldn't have used all of the bass together like he did, because what had happened was I did 2 different takes on the bass guitar, because I wanted to make sure that I had the right feel on certain parts, and I was going to chop it up when I mixed it. I decided when I mix it, I'm going to chop it later, And then I had the Moog, the synth bass. And I was going to use probably the live bass on the bass guitar or the Moog bass, and I was going to choose. DJ Quick, he didn't know what, so he put all of it together.
Okay.
And when I heard it, I said, "Man, that sounds kind of different. Kind of weird." First I didn't like it. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't like it at first because there were some mistakes in it, just different things, things that I didn't want to use were in there, but everybody said they loved that. I said, "You know what? They love it. Let's keep it. We'll use it."
In the beginning from verse 2, when Tupac is talking about he's being in the hospital and stuff like that, there's some beeps in the beat. Whose idea was this? And did you mix them in the song?
That DJ Quick put that beat in there.
Okay.
And when he mixed the record, he added that beat in there. And when I heard it, I said, "Oh shit, that's tight." Because we didn't have that in there when I left. When I came back, he said DJ Quick put that beep on there, that beep, beep on the second verse. When he's talking about he went to the hospital, he put that on. He added that in there. I thought it was a beautiful thing, And I also want to mention my man Harold Freddie. If you look at the production credit, he's mentioned on there too because he and I produced that together. He wasn't there when I did the record, but he was there when we originally did it as Funkin' Up the Backseat in my apartment, the original version. And so a lot of those ideas are his too, on there, But he's not a musician, So when I went to the studio, I just went in there and played everything myself,
Yeah.
They told me, they said, nobody never came in here and did that. They said, he came one guy, he brought all my own equipment in just by myself, He said, you was your own roadie and you played all the instruments, They couldn't believe it. Everything is live. I played everything live. The bass, the live, the move, I played live. I didn't even program. I played everything live.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
A few years ago, an early mixdown of the song Only God Can Judge Me leaked through the internet. Did you hear this version? And if yes, do you have any information about this mixdown?
Yeah, I love to hear that. That's probably the mix that we did that night.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably, and I don't have a copy of that because, Death Row was one of those kind of labels where they wouldn't let you walk out of that place with nothing, man. You couldn't leave with nothing. Like when I left out of there, they searching you to come out and they search you to come in. You can't have no tape, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I never got a copy of none of that stuff. Like with the rest of every other song I did, I have master copies of it. But with Death Row, I couldn't even get a copy on cassette. They didn't play around, They check you at the door, when you're coming out, and they check you at the door when you're coming in.